Oh, in 2015, unsealed documents showed Mitchell's possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein child trafficking ring. Great.
Treasure Planet is one of those great movies that Disney tried to kill.
But I believe Treasure Planet may have been almost entirely digital. I think
almost all of
it.
I think
came in Atlantis.
I think the only thing that wasn't was like the characters themselves. But even
I'm gonna look it up in Wikipedia and see if they say.
Even then, like Long John Silver, like his robotic pieces, those were, I'm pretty sure, computer generated or like computer animated.
So it seems like Atlantis was still pretty CGI.
Yeah, because there's the whole giant robot thing.
I think,
and the submarine.
So traditional animation. I think they were still traditionally animating
for Atlantis.
Yeah. In fact, it may be The Princess and the Frog that was the first digital animated.
Like fully digital, you mean?
Yeah. I don't know why we're talking about this, because it's super nerdy and like way in the weeds, and most people don't give a fuck about it. But you and I give a fuck about it. So
it's interesting for us. No one watches our shit regardless, so unless we can talk whatever we feel like.
Oh no, The Princess and the Frog was the first they had done since Hercules. Of pure traditional. Oh. So there was no CGI in The Princess and the Frog.
So that was the last traditional movie then.
So Tarzan, a lot of people consider Tarzan, so it's like because of Tarzan's use of digital animation, it wasn't 100% traditional.
Yeah.
And so apparently The Princess and the Frog was like the first since Hercules that was all traditional.
And the last, I'm thinking.
And the last. Because immediately following that, let's see.
I think it was Tangled right after that.
Disney, I just saw it somewhere, but there's a link in here to Disney's traditional film releases. I'm going to go here and let's see. Released films. All right, so we had Tarzan. So after Hercules was Mulan.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm trying to think of where Mulan would have had CG.
The Avalanche, probably.
The what?
The Avalanche?
Oh yeah, maybe the Avalanche. They may have also used digital techniques for some of the camera work.
Yeah, like in the final battle scene where they have all the fireworks and stuff.
I actually wasn't thinking of the final battle scene. I was thinking of Is her princess song the Find a Place Where I Can Belong? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
where she's like wiping off the geisha makeup.
What's my reflection? Whatever.
Yeah,
that they probably did that with the rain.
Yeah, there might have been. I'm thinking that there may have been something in there. There's Tarzan, which obviously Fantasia 2000, which I don't think anybody's seen. So
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Was just a remake of Fantasia anyway. Then Dinosaur, which, as we all know, is
that. I forgot that was a movie. That was.
They say this is live action computer animated. What the fuck do they mean live action?
Wait, what? How does that work? We live action remade this.
It's fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah. And it's not even like good dinosaurs.
So that answers our question, though, in that Dinosaur would be the first digital.
Yeah.
Paul Verhoeven? Really?
What
Paul Verhoeven fucking RoboCop? Sorry, I've gone... Oh, yeah, he is. What the fuck?
What rabbit hole have we found?
So okay, I'm gonna read this sentence from fucking Wikipedia.
Go for it.
The initial idea for the film, I'm talking about dinosaurs, originated in 1986 during the filming of RoboCop, in which Phil Tippett recommended to director Paul Verhoeven that they should produce a dinosaur picture.
What? That's like...
Verhoeven then drew 2 storyboards and calculated the project's preliminary budget to be $45 million.
Holy shit.
When the idea was pitched to then Disney chairman Jeffrey Katzenberg, he suggested that the project could be budgeted at $25 million.
That's like the thing about how, like... What the...
Was this really directed by Paul Verhoeven? Okay, no, it was not. Okay.
Why?
Oh my god, that would have been fucking awesome and awful at the same time.
Why
like, my brain just
the universe?
like, no fucking way. No way Disney would let Paul Verhoeven direct one of their fucking kids' movies.
Why couldn't the world work that way?
I know. When did he drop out? Let's see. So, Verhoeven and Tippett originally planned to use stop motion. So that's why that may be where the live action comes in, which stop motion I don't consider live action.
No, because I look at what's the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, and I think, yeah, that's live action.
Okay. Okay, so then Verhoeven and Tippett departed in 1990.
Gotcha.
So apparently, like, they had this idea they wanted to do a weird puppet dinosaur movie that was like, stop motion.
What, like Jim Henson?
What?
Like Jim Henson? Like that kind
of? Like, they wanted to use stop motion with puppets, scale models, and miniatures.
That sounds terrifying on, like, 30 levels.
The film's original main protagonist... Feel free, audience, to Google the film Dinosaur and read along with me. Development. Was a protagonist...
We'll put the bounce... I'll put... Wait, Keegan. I'll put the bouncing Mickey Mouse thing as you read along.
Yeah. With a Styracosaurus named Woot. And the main antagonist was originally a Tyrannosaurus Rex named Grozny, with a small mammal named Suri as a supporting character. Small mammal. That's not helpful. Like the Styracosaurus and the fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex get hyperlinked dropped, but we don't get like what the actual mammal species was supposed to be. The film was originally going to be much darker and violent in tone, and in style akin to a nature documentary. Why the fuck does this movie not exist?
Yeah. Disney. Yeah, we know you're not listening. I think so. He's probably retired, but
listen, Paul.
You're not gonna listen.
I know you're one of the 30 subscribers to Crash Game. Paul, I need you to listen. Please, for the love of God,
get the rights.
Phil Tippett, if he's still alive, let's see. I'm gonna trust on Wikipedia. Is Phil Tippett still alive? He is. Okay. Call up Phil Tippett, and you and him
get together.
Like you two together need to go back to Disney and say, we want to do the puppet dinosaur movie.
This is like,
for the love of God, the world needs this, Paul. The world needs it.
This is like almost the same level of the Emperor's New Groove original movie. Did you know about that?
Oh, let's back up and find that so I can.
So
all right.
as Keegan's doing that, the Emperor's New Groove, it didn't start out that way. They pretty much had like 3 months to make the movie after they scrapped an entirely another movie.
Yeah, development began in 1994 when the film was conceived as a musical epic titled Kingdom of the Sun.
Yeah, and like Yzma had her own whole song thing going on, which would have been great.
Upset that Ehlers was... Okay, so Ehlers, I assume that is Roger Ehlers. Yeah. Roger Ehlers was, I believe, the director of The Lion King.
Was he?
Let's see. I can probably track that down. Yes, he was. So Ehlers left. In the summer of 1998, it became apparent that Kingdom of the Sun was not far enough along in production to be released in the summer of 2000 as planned. At this time, one of Disney's executive reportedly walked into Fulmer's office. I assume that's some big producer.
Probably.
And placing his thumb and forefinger recorder in the part, angrily stated, "Your film is this close to being shut down." I like how Wikipedia explained
exactly how
the "you're this close" symbol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fulmer approached Ehlers and informed him of the need to finish the film on time for its summer 2000 release, as a crucial promotional deals with McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and other companies were already established and dependent on meeting that release date. So first of all, I just want to show that this is like the level of how much time and effort goes into like animated productions. Is that this movie, which was traditionally animated, in the summer of '98, they were like, it's not going to be done in 2 years.
Yeah.
And apparently they've been working on this for like...
They've been
working on this for 4 fucking years.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, fuck it. Let's make this instead. Yeah. And they made it in like record time.
Upset that Ehlers left the project, Eisner gave Fulmer 2 weeks to salvage the project or production would be completely shut down. So they halted production for 6 months to retool the project by renaming it Kingdom in the Sun, making it the first Disney animated feature to have an extensive overhaul since Pinocchio.
Wow.
Yeah. Judging by this...
Yes.
They kept, like, I'm just reading this, and...
Is it blowing your mind?
No, I keep reading this, and, like, people keep leaving. like, people keep...
They're like, fuck it, I'm out.
Like, they keep hiring new people, and, like, people keep, like, it says, Andreas Deja, I assume that's how you pronounce it, like, Polish point, so it's maybe Deja. So he was a supervising animator, right?
Yeah.
Of this movie. And he declined to return to the film after observing his more version of Yzma was here and comedic tone of the film, to which he moved to Orlando, Florida to work on Lilo and Stitch.
Well, hey, Lilo and Stitch is a great movie.
People keep leaving this project.
I wonder if it was cursed. Like, I think the set of the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie was said to be cursed or, like, haunted or something.
Eisner was worried the new story was too close in tone to Hercules, which had performed decently yet below expectations at the American box office. Dindal and Fulmer assured him that The Emperor's New Groove, as the film, had a much smaller cast, making it easier to attract audiences.
What?
like the way that makes it sound is that like Eisner was ready to punt it again.
Yeah.
So like originally it was going to be apparently like this dark, foreboding musical, and they were like, oh, never mind, we're going to completely shift gears to this comedy movie. And then Eisner, I don't know if it needs to be a comedy.
Do you remember...
After what seems to have been, like, 2 years of trying to get...
something.
Oh, this is fun! Meanwhile, the name Monco was changed to Cusco following Fulmer's discovery of the Japanese slang term Monco, which translates to cunt.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the business meeting? He's like, okay, guys, I found this. So we can't name him Cusco. Why?
Just for our audience's,
we have to come.
Our audience's delight. Cunt has its own Wikipedia page.
Does it really?
Yep.
I don't want to know, but that's great.
Apparently, it's just to discuss the fact that like it's a vulgar word or something.
Oh,
but I was like, due in part to the production. This is really badly written. Due in part of the production shutdown. Come on, Wikipedia. It's due in part to the production.
It's Wikipedia. They're still like considered like not something you should use.
Yeah, like come on, Wikipedia. If you're in charge, listen. I know Paul Verhoeven. Call up Disney and figure out whoever is in charge of this new group Wikipedia page, like getting in charge of those edits, and tell them that they fucked up and they need to change the grammar of the second paragraph about 3/4 of the way in it. Production overhaul and changes. Thanks, Paul.
And
You're
tell them to get the dinosaur movie to be a thing.
Yeah. Due in part of the production shutdown, Sting began to develop schedule conflicts with his songwriting duties, interfering with his work on his next album he was planning to record in Italy. I write the music, and then they're supposed to animate it, but there were constantly changes being made. It's constantly in turnaround, the singer-songwriter admitted, but I'm enjoying it. So it sounds like Sting was going to leave too.
Jeez, what was wrong with this like animation that was causing everyone to be like, "This is fucking awful"?
So what it seems like is like this is probably something. I'm going to read this. Kingdom of the Sun was to have been a tale of a greedy, selfish emperor, voiced by David Spade. Did he do Cusco?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so they honored that.
So they kept that, and they kept the same...
voiced by Owen Wilson. Okay, Owen Wilson, I believe, was also in the film, wasn't he?
Wasn't he Pacha?
No, Pacha was John Goodman, wasn't it?
Was it? Fuck, I don't remember. I'm bad with names, with people.
Oh, yeah, Owen Wilson, Harvey Fierstein, and Trudy Styler were dropped from the film. So they also left.
Jeez.
So Owen Wilson was supposed to be in it, but then we got John Goodman, who looks just like him. The Emperor swaps places with the peasant to escape his boring life and have fun, much as an author, Mark Twain's archetypal novel, The Prince and the Pauper. However, the villainous witch Yzma has plans to destroy Supe, the evil god of death. Or has plans to summon. Sorry, I completely misread. That would have been a much different movie.
That would have been cool. She's like, I want to become the god of death.
Yeah, it destroyed the sun so that she may become young and beautiful forever. The sun gives her wrinkles, so she surmises that living in will prevent her from aging.
They kind of kept that.
Listen, Yzma, you do you, babe. I don't think that would have worked out for you, but that seems incredibly short-sighted.
I mean, who was Yzma when they did the end of it? The voice actress.
I can probably look that up. They don't say.
Whoever it was, she did a great job.
I can see if they say, but it may have been Trudy Styler, whoever that was.
That doesn't. I don't.
It may have still been Eartha Kitt. Like they.
I think it was Eartha Kitt. I think they stayed with Eartha Kitt.
What?
I think they stayed with Eartha Kitt.
They did. That's what I'm saying. They may have stayed her.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They don't say if it was going to be somebody different. So Yzma also may not have been cast.
Gotcha.
Until like so discovering the switch between the prince and the peasant, Yzma turns the real emperor into a llama and threatens to reveal the pauper's identity unless he obeys her. During his time as the emperor and doing Yzma's orders, the pauper falls in love with the emperor's soon-to-be fiancée, Nina.
What?
Who thinks he is the emperor that has changed his ways. Meanwhile, the emperor llama learns humility in his new form and even comes to love a female llama herder named Mata. Okay.
This is fucking weird.
Listen, Daniel. Yeah. Future Daniel, I don't care how long this recording is. Cut out all the boring shit that we talked about at the start of this.
Just go to this shit.
Like go, hey, and then just cut to this. Just cut to me talking about the Emperor.
No, we gotta keep in the dinosaur thing.
Okay, yeah, keep in Paul Verhoeven. That way, when he makes this movie,
we can claim royalties.
You guys can look back.
We can claim royalty.
Yeah. So I wanna point out, this implies that the llama in the llama herder would have fallen in love. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's basically like oh my god, that's nasty. It's like she wanted to kiss the llama or something. Oh,
go and gross. Kiss the girl.
Don't do that. Oh, Disney, what are you doing, babe?
They do the Aladdin.
Together, the girl.
They do the Aladdin thing where Genie shows up and he's like King Crab and he pulls out what's his name, the crab from Little Mermaid. Yeah, Sebastian. He's like, go on, kiss the girl.
No. Together, the girl and the llama. Sorry.
No, keep going.
The start of that sentence is just awesome. Every story needs to have some sentence that starts out, together, the girl and the llama. That's just an evocative turn of phrase. I'm interested. Whatever novel you're writing right now, random person listening to this video, open it and then listen, and I want the first words. You know what they have to be. Together, the girl and the llama. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with the story, okay?
Yeah.
But people will be in the bookstore. They'll be in their Barnes & Noble or Amazon or whatever. They'll open it or click on the link, and they'll see Together, the girl and the llama, and they'll immediately be like,
so confused, but so interested.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I have to get this. This is, I don't know what is following this. I don't need to read the rest.
I don't need to know any of it.
It's like, son of a bitch, I'm in. So together, the girl and the llama set out to undo the witch's plans. The book Real Views 2 says the film would have been a romantic comedy musical in the traditional Disney style.
Why didn't we get this movie?
Following the underwhelming box office performances of Pocahontas and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, studio executives felt the project was growing too ambitious and serious for audiences following test screenings and needed more comedy. They got far enough in this movie that they could hold test screenings.
Why did they stop?
I need people to understand. They had enough of this movie animated, voice acted, and edited that they could screen it. Like there would obviously be times where the movie would be, like, your test audience would be, they'd essentially just be seeing keyframes.
Yeah.
That would hold for roughly as long as they would be. So essentially there'd be lots of parts where it'd be really rough and there'd just be storyboards. But they had enough voice acting to know what the movie, for like an audience to sit down and watch the movie.
That's
or at least
insane.
significant chunks of the movie. This is fucking insane to me.
I'm so glad I got us down.
This is the greatest thing I've never known about, and I fucking love it. So Paul, baby.
When you go to talk about
Roger Ehlers and I want Empire of the Sun.
Yeah. We need this dinosaur Jim Henson movie.
Kingdom of the Sun.
And we need Kingdom of the Sun.
I need Kingdom of the Sun, okay? I need it.
Yeah.
I need it in my life. I need this, and I need the puppet dinosaur movie.
Disney, have we got something for you that you already made?
Yeah. Listen, who's in charge of Disney now? Is it still Eisner?
I don't know. They switch so often nowadays.
It's been the same guy for a while. Walt Disney Pictures, who's in charge of you?
I feel like I just lost 10 years of life in the attempt to gain 10 more.
Okay, it's part of Walt Disney Studios. Oh god, I think it's Eisner.
Well, say for now it's Eisner. I'll look at it later.
I'll find it. I'm gonna use Wikipedia.
Oh man,
I'm gonna find Michael Eisner's name and I'm gonna see if it. And former chief and chairman. Okay, so he was former. So they voted him out, gave the chairmanship to George Mitchell. Okay.
Is it George Mitchell now? Or did he get voted out too?
This linked me to a senator.
A senator?
Yeah.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Okay. Oh, in 2015, unsealed documents showed Mitchell's possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein child trafficking ring. Great. Oh man, this video fucking rails.
This is the best video we've done in a while.
I'll be honest. Welcome to podcast whatever this is.
Welcome to the welcome to.
This is Keegan. This is Keegan finds some random shit on Wikipedia.
This is Wikipedia deep dive.
Yeah. I could just probably Google this, actually. Let's Google this. Disney CEO.
Yeah.
Bob Chapek.
Sure.
Bob Chapek. Okay. Listen.
Listen to us,
man. Listen, baby. Bobby Boo. I got two ideas for you, and you're gonna love them. Because just like the rest of the Disney company, it's completely sell out, and people are going to watch it just because it's slightly related to
Disney
old properties.
Yeah.
We can sell them as soft reboots, Bobby. People love soft reboots. You love soft reboots. I know you do. You fucking love soft reboots. You've been making the same Marvel movie for the last, fucking 10 years.
More than that, man. Like 15.
And you're doing all the classics. You're redoing all the classics, right? You're saying they're live action, then you make a CGI monstrosity like the remade Lion King. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, when you get there and it's time to remake Dinosaurs and the Emperor of the New Groove.
Oh God, please.
Emperor's New Groove. You need to call up Paul, my good subscriber friend Paul Verhoeven, and tell him it's time to do the puppets, Paul.
And then right after that, you need to get a hold
of us. And then right after that, call up Roger Ehlers and you tell him, Kingdom in the Sun. Kingdom of the Sun. Kingdom of the Sun. Not Kingdom in the Sun.
Isn't it under?
That was the bullshit that they made.
No, it was Under the Sun.
No, it's Kingdom in the Sun.
It's one of them.
Kingdom in the Sun. I'm pretty sure. Let me go back. Kingdom of the Sun. Kingdom in the Sun is the bullshit that they made up. Kingdom of the Sun.
You probably have records for this.
You sit him down and you go, Kingdom of the Sun? We need to redo it. That's what you need to do, Bobby.
Don't even say redo it. Just say Kingdom of the Sun. And he'll know.
Yeah,
he will know.
Him in and go, Kingdom of the Sun. And I want you to pull out all those old keyframes and shit. I know, they're next to the piles of fucking pornography that all those animators have made. Because your contracts used to say that anything they drew on their off time, apparently, was part of their collection. And so,
really?
I know, next to all that fucking dirty Little Mermaid smut.
Oh, God.
It's the fucking keyframes. for Kingdom of the Sun.
The Disney demonetized podcast.
You get that shit. You pull it out, and you call Owen Wilson, and you go, you're gonna play Moncho or whatever, Monko.
You get David Spade on the phone,
and you're worried that the Japanese are gonna make fun of it. So embrace it. Call him Cuntco. I want David Spade and Cuntco in Kingdom of the Sun.
And then call us up, because we will be down. Just call us out in the credits. Link our YouTube channel.
By the way, I found something. In the summer of 1997, it was announced...
Announced what?
Where's the producer? Spade and Eartha Kitt have been confirmed to voice the Emperor and the Villainess. So Eartha Kitt was going to be Yzma.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Eartha Kitt, you did a great job.
Apparently also Ehlers personally called Sting to do the music after Elton John's success with the Lion King soundtrack.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay, I forgot Elton John did a lot of the Lion King.
Oh, okay. So this Trudy Styler, whose name I did not recognize at all, apparently she's just the filmmakers. She's apparently Ehlers' wife, and she would document the whole process of the production. So basically, Ehlers was like, "I'm only going to do this movie
because I'm married to you."
Oh no, that's Sting's wife. Sorry, Sting's wife. Was going to document the process of the production. So basically he was like, you're going to also pay my wife salary to hold a fucking camera for 6 months. That's good on you, Sting, man.
That's
fucking
great.
Take that Disney money.
Yeah, I mean, you guys left Disney.
Bobby Chapek, Daniel and I are waiting for our checks for when this idea blows up and you make $1 billion.
We'll take royalty. We'll take royalty too.
Yeah. Listen, I don't need anything. We'll call it 1/4% on the back end. That's all we need. That's all we need.
The usual is 7%, so we're really undercutting ourselves.
Sorry. 1/4% on the front end, okay? You're not going to do that weird shit where the movie only makes $17 in a pack of bubblegum, okay? I want it on the front end.
We also want...
We want 1/4% front end credit for these ideas.
We also want ourselves in the credit.
Yeah. I want myself in the credits.
We want the channel in the credits, too.
A producer's credit. Yeah, special thanks to Crashpad Gaming, and then Daniel and I want to be credited as a grip because I think that I'm a natural grip material, and Daniel wants to be sound. He wants to be sound boy or whatever that name is.
Boom operator.
Yeah, Daniel wants to be under boom, and I want to be his grip. Okay, because nobody knows what those fucking mean.
Don't you fucking put Will in this? Will was not a part of this. This was just us two.
Yeah. Will gets special thanks, okay?
As being the guy who finances half our shit.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we could call it there. That was the perfect thing.
That's an episode.
That is the epised. Thank you all for coming. If you like this, we won't even have to do the game. No one cared about the game. This was all about the weird animation. Rabbit hole we found ourselves in.
Whatever happened here, it's a fugue state of...
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for the stuff coming down the pipeline. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.